Hi, it's Brenda here, Miss Charlie's Place. I'm back to do a little March thrift haul for you. This should be a fairly quick video because I only have a few things to show you. So we'll just get right into it. I just did one little thrift trip in the month of March. It was towards the end of March. This stuff has been sitting around for a little while. I've been using some of it as decor in my house, so I kind of forgot about it. But I've gathered everything together, and so I'll just give you a quick overview of everything that I got, and we'll just talk about what I plan to do with each thing. So the first thing that I found was these cute little watering cans. They're galvanized metal, and I'll show each one separately. They came in a set of 3. And what they are is they're just kind of like they don't have any hanging thing on them or anything. But they're flat on one side. So I've had them on the back of my stove just up against the wall. And each one's a little bit different. And it looks like what they were used for was just to, as little flower vases. They've got some florist foam in there. It's pretty old and crumbly. So I think what I'll do is I'll scoop that out and either just use them like they are, or maybe put some dried flowers of some sort in them. Or I do have some little flowers that come up in the summer. I may, some little grape hyacinths. So what I might do is put some of those in there, or just use them. They're very cute just by themselves. So there's one, I'm not sure, this one might have had the spout break off at some point. But they're all, like I said, all a little bit different. This one has a spout that's kind of that shape. I think the handles are all the same. And then the other one has a spout that's just a little bit different shape. So if you can see that. But I saw those, and I think it was a set of 3 for $2. So I grabbed those, and I thought, well, I'll either list them, and this one's got a little bit different on the top. So yeah, those just need to be cleaned out, I think, a little bit. They're nothing antique or anything like that, I don't think. They're just cute. So that's those. I'm trying to keep them sitting up so that florist foam doesn't get all over my table here. The next thing I got is this beautiful bowl, pedestal bowl. It's clear glass on the top and with a nice design. And I looked it up, and now I can't remember what. I was going to look it up again so I could tell you. And I forgot, so if I remember, I'll look it up and I'll just put it in the description. So very cute. I had it in my antique bookcase, just on the shelf for decor. I'm not sure if I'll list it. This is my favorite color, this kind of aqua blue color. It's beautiful, but I'm guessing it's just like a, I think it's like a compote or a candy dish. So just beautiful. And that was I don't know, I don't think it's I don't even know if it's vintage, but I just thought it was a beautiful piece. So we'll see. My plan for that is possibly to sell it, possibly to keep it. I'm not sure yet. The next thing I spotted was these cake pans. There's 2 cake pans, heart-shaped. They're well used, but still in, great condition. They just are scratched. And I could not locate any stamp on them. So here's what they look like on the back. Sorry for the glare from the light. I think my mom had these when I was a kid, and I think she did make me a layer cake one time with these. My birthday's in February, as I mentioned several times. But I had a heart-shaped layer cake at some point in my childhood, so these kind of spoke to me. But I am going to list these because I don't do much baking at this point, so I do not need to keep those for myself. And I did spot a few of those on eBay, so they are selling. Not for a ton, but they didn't cost me much either. So, and the last but not least is, guess what I found? Another Boyd's. This is a bunny set, and she's not attached, so I'll just take her out. So, how adorable are these bunnies? And there are a few of them on eBay, I think, but way more were listed than that were selling. So you know what that means, that I get to keep them for myself, at least for now. So this set is, and I'll show them a little bit closer to you in a second, but let me see. Once again, do not have my reading glasses with me. This is Mama O'Hara, is that what this says? Yeah, O-H-A-R-E-A and Bonnie Blue. So if you're familiar with Gone with the Wind, you know, the O'Haras and Bonnie Blue are characters in you know, the Gone with the Wind. So Bonnie Blue was Scarlett's daughter. So I'm guessing that must have been where they got that name from. The elastic has kind of come out of her pants, but she does have a hole in the pants for her little cottontail to show through. So she's got, she's kind of a cream-colored plush, and my lighting looks a little off today, but I'm in kind of a, I don't know, different spot. The pants, I think I need to do a little work on. They're pretty wrinkled, but just some like khaki elastic pants. And then this kind of a checked red and cream colored checked gingham with a beige collar and cuffs, and this big floppy bow on her head. And I think she does have a little bit of wire in her ears, so you can kind of pose her. And then her paws are sewn together, so, oh, and she's got a sash in the back too that ties. And the dress has 1, 2, 3 buttons down the front, and let's move her bow so you can see her. She's got the little acrylic or whatever you call, you know, whiskers, and her little beady eyes there, and her pink nose. And yeah, so what else? Boyd's Bears, bear wear, because they've got their outfits on, and I won't be able to read that tag to you because I need to get a separate pair of reading glasses just to keep down in my little girl cave down here. But anyway, this is Bonnie Blue. She's holding a checked heart to match her mother's dress, and then she's got a denim jumper with a couple buttons and some big pockets. And then she doesn't have any pants, but she's got her little tail, and she is posable with articulated arms and legs, and her head is articulated too. But how cute is she with her matching denim bow on her head? And her ears also bend, so if you want them up or if you want them down like that, I think they're cuter like that. So that's it for my little thrift haul for March. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be doing much thrifting. I would love to, because these stores that I found, I just was really enjoying all the cute things that the great things I was finding to list. But I've still got more things that I need to list, and I really can't justify going and getting anything new until I get some more of these things listed and sold. So that's my plan for the rest of April, and I guess we'll just sign off here, because that's all I have to show you for today. I had planned to do this earlier in the week, and it just didn't happen. So today is Friday, the 17th of April. I think I'm going to try to do another video for you, a little bit longer video tomorrow, Saturday, and I will make every effort to get that posted for you on Monday. That's still my plan, to schedule videos for Mondays, probably middle of the day, if I can get them recorded over the weekend. So that's the plan. I will let you go for now. Thanks so much for watching this little thrift haul, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.